Welcome, everybody, and we are pleased to introduce you to Focus, a daily video magazine for everything Tzivos Hashem related in Darchei Menachem. We're happy you could join us, and let's get underway. Before we start, let's give you a bit of an overview of what the program will include. The program will usually start off with a daily Rebbe video, followed by the daily lesson. Just like I come into your class from Sunday through Thursday, and we focus on different topics. Today we're going to focus on Tanya Baal Peh. We're going to have a Mashiach Minute with a guest speaker, followed by a reminder to complete your Tzivos Hashem missions. And before we finish, we'll have a small little activity, and we'll end everything off with any announcements that need to be made. The goal of everything, obviously, is to grow in our Yiddishkeit, to grow in our Chassidish life, and do everything we can to end this Golus and bring Mashiach. And the Torah that we learn and everything that we gain, that is the biggest reward. However, we have a Yetzer Hara, and we want to make sure that he comes along. We want to not only stop him from doing what he's doing, but we want to turn him over and become another Yetzer Tov. So we want to speak his language, and therefore we have a bit of incentives, and that's how we can get your Yetzer Hara to come along. So in order to get whatever incentives that I'm going to be offering you, here are the contest rules. You have to participate in the Daily Focus video magazine, and that means you watch the Daily Rebbe video and know the correct answer to the question that is asked. A video should be taken of you learning the daily lesson. It could be while you're learning it, or afterwards you could repeat it over. So for example, if it's a Tanya, you could take a video of you saying the Tanya Baal Peh, or if it's the Nigun of the week, you're singing the Nigun of the week, etc. You listened to the Mashiach Minute. You completed your Tzivos Hashem missions on the Tzivos Hashem app, and you completed the daily activity. And if there's a question, you answer the question. Your parents will be sent a Google link. And in that link, there's a form. And in the form, you answer all the questions that I just asked. Your parents send that form in, and you have a chance to participate in the daily raffle. And actually, there's two chances you can enter the raffle. You earn one ticket into the raffle for sending in the Google form. And if you send the Google form in and a video of you learning, then you get 2 tickets. But what happens if you don't chas v'shalom win the raffle? If you participate for at least 80% of the time that we have these focused videos, then you automatically participate in a fun treat trip. I hope I can make it. I can't promise you. I have to work hard on it. But hope to see you guys. Okay, let's get the show on the road. And we're going to start off with the Rebbe video of the day. Before we start, let's find out today's question of the day. What did the Rebbe mean when he said that he will never be satisfied? Listen closely and follow along so you know the answer.
Das ist Parise, nachdem wir zwei Frauen gesagt haben, dass sie wird tun, sollte ich nicht vergessen, dass die alle sagen, so das tun. Ich will nicht vergessen, ich habe tun noch mehr. Amen. Ich bin in diesem. Amen. Das war der ganze Spruch. Das ist schon viel Suche. Sie soll sein Gesinn, und soll Thomas sagen nachher, in Am Israel Chai. Wir wollen nachher von euch, in Tag von euch. Amen. Wir sind schon in der Welt. Ja, wie viel ihr werdet schon, ich muss dann warten auf Melle. Ich wechsle das nicht. Mein Teller damit. Ich bin gewollt, ich stehe auf Schatz, und heute am Morgen will ich zweimal sehen.
Wow, that was very, very, very nice. Yeah, so what did the Rebbe mean when he said that he will never be satisfied? Once you have the answer, make sure you tell your parents that they could put it inside the Google form and make sure it's WhatsApp. It's sent back to me by 9 o'clock tonight to be entered in the daily raffle. I'm sorry. Let's move along to the daily lesson. And that is Tanya Balped. Now, being that everyone is holding different places in Tanya, some classes are holding Perek Aleph, one class is holding Perek Beis. So we decided we're going to focus on a brand new Perek Mem Aleph. Now, what's unique about Perek Mem Aleph is that we're taught that a chassid should learn the beginning of Perek Mem Aleph before davening, especially before davening. And some think it before davening. Some people say it before davening. The beginning of it. So we're going to try to focus on those very lines. The words over here, it looks like it's a lot of words, but it's not. I'm going to break it up for you guys, and probably within the next 6 minutes or so, you'll be able to know it perfectly. Listen carefully. Don't sing along. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha. I'll do it again. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha. Let's try it together. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha. Let's do it one more time. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha. Let's do the next part, which is the same tune. Almost the same tune. Listen, don't sing. Vehu ki af shehayira hi shoyresh lesur meira veho ahavo levasei toiv. I'll do it again, listen. Vehu ki af shehayira hi shoyresh lesur meira Veho ahavo levasei toiv. Let's try it together. 3. Vehu ki av shehayira hi shoyresh lesur meira veho ahavo levasei toiv. Now let's try it together, the whole thing. We'll do that twice, and then we'll move on. See how well you could do. And 3. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha Vehu ki af shehayira hi shoyresh lesur meira Veho ahavo levasei toiv. We'll do it one more time. I want to hear, there's one of the Talmidim I see wearing a blue t-shirt. I don't see you, but I could sense you. I want to hear you this time, okay? Here we go. 3. Perek Mem Aleph Bram Tzorich Liyos Lezikaron Tamid Reishis Avoda Ve'ikara Ve'sharsha והוא כי אף שהיראה היא שורש לסור מהרה, והאהבו לבעשה טוב. You guys did pretty well. Remember, make sure your parents know what you did, and especially if they take a video of you actually singing it, that gets you an extra ticket into the raffle. Make sure it's sent in tonight. Mashiach minutes. The Rebbe told us by learning about Mashiach, we bring Mashiach closer. We have the pleasure of having Rabbi Munitz, a Rebbe in Cheder Menachem of Los Angeles, California, who has been kind enough to prepare a daily Mashiach minute clip. Listen carefully, and you will bring Mashiach that much closer. Rabbi Munitz, take it away.
Yana Geula Moshiach, even though the Beis Hamikdash, the Holy Temple, was destroyed, the Ark, was not destroyed. When Shlomo Melech, King Solomon, built the Beis Hamikdash, he knew the Beis Hamikdash would later be destroyed. He had tunnels built underground to hide the Aron in. Later, King Yeshua moved the Aron there to keep it safe under the Beis Hamikdash. That way, the same Aron that was in the Mishkan, the sanctuary, was there during the time of the first and second Beis Hamikdash, and will be brought out again to be part of the third Beis Hamikdash. This is similar to the luz bone that every person has. One of the bones in a person that is impossible to destroy. Even after a person passes away, the luz bone stays. From this bone, Hashem will rebuild the person at the time of Tchias HaMeisim, the resurrection of the dead, the revival of the dead. The Aron is like the luz bone of the Beis Hamikdash. Hashem will rebuild the Beis Hamikdash around the Aron, which was never destroyed. We want Mashiach now!
Amen. By the way, I'm curious to know how many boys know what the luz bone is and where we could find it in our body. Ooh, guys, you know, and I know that every single mitzvah we do is another blow to the Yetzer Hara, and every mitzvah, every Torah we do is bringing Mashiach closer. So take this opportunity now. In the morning, make sure you look at your missions. Ask for your parents to look at your Tzivos Hashem app. Bring up your mission. See what you need to do that day. Make sure to try your best to do whatever you can. And at night, before you go to sleep, sit for a moment. Go through the missions. Check off what you did. That way, you'll be able to get credit for what you did, earn more medals, and most importantly, bring Mashiach now. If you guys did miss filling out missions the past couple of days or last week, using the app, you're able to go back up to, I think, 2 weeks, and you're able to put things in if you remember. And once you do that, make sure your parents know so they can include that in the Google form. Ooh, activity. Yippee! So let's see what today's activity is all about. So today's activity is something called a plopple. I'll give you an example. I'm going to give you a phrase, but the way it's written is not really what it is. See? It says, fan, cue, fork, humming. That doesn't really mean anything. But if you read all the words together quickly and you listen to what you're saying, all of a sudden you're going to hear yourself saying real words. Listen. Thank you, fork, humming. What am I saying? I'm going to say it again, but a little faster. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. See? So now that you know how this game works, let's go to today's plopple. It's also a phrase. And the phrase is Cha Yang E Dai Wood Far Gould. I'm not going to help you out. You have to figure it out. You can ask anybody to help you out. It's a phrase, and it's something very, 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 very important. Should I give you a hint? Let's do it, Mashiach. So you guys know the answer. Make sure to include it in the WhatsApp link, in the Google link tonight. Can't wait to see what the answers people get. We're coming close to the end of our segment today, but I have an announcement. Everyone has been asking me, what's going on with Mishnah Baal Peh? What's going on with Mishnah Baal Peh? No testing anymore. No, don't worry. You guys have a chance to participate in Mishnah Baal Peh from your home. We're going to make a bit of an exception, but there's 2 rules. You have to get tested, and I'm happy to test you. One of 2 ways. Either A, you prepare a WhatsApp video and you send it to me of you saying what you want to get tested on, but you have to stand 6 feet away from the video camera. Or there'll be a certain time every day, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m., and you can call me, and my number's there, but it has to be a WhatsApp video call. That way I could see you, that you're not looking in a sefer, and you're standing 6 feet away, and I'm happy to test you, even if no one else is there to test you. And that way we can give you credit. So if it's Tanya, if it's Mishnayos, handbook, I'm happy to post stuff on the parents' WhatsApp group, and you guys could look at it. Or you could always take the Tanya in your house. Okay, so before we finish, I want to remind you guys of the daily raffle. If you watch the daily video magazine, this whole video, send in the Google form completed. And if you want an extra ticket, make sure you send in a video of you learning the daily lesson, which is today's Tanya. And you'll be able to be entered into the daily raffle. And today's raffle will be a Zoom ball. You need 2 people to play with it, but it's pretty awesome. And no, it's not like, oh, if I don't raffle, no one wins it, no one gets it. I get to keep it. Well, okay, maybe I'll raffle off again, but I have a feeling someone's going to win it. So hopefully I'll see a lot of you participate. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, for participating. Surely we did everything we can to bring Mashiach, and in Mitzvah Hashem, we will give the Rebbe much nachas with this, and the next time we'll get together, really after Mashiach comes, we want Mashiach now. We don't want to wait.